So I'd like to welcome you to this Nearly There course video. This is a course specifically designed at students who've already sat the exam recently and scored between 40 and 49%. In other words, they're very close and they don't need to start from scratch. They just need some targeted help to get them over the line. It's really two courses in one. Part one is really a diagnostic stage. What we need to do in this stage is work out what went wrong last time. The ACCA's exam feedback tool is designed for that purpose, helps us understand your exam strengths and weaknesses. The ACCA recommend that you do that and then get guidance that will allow you to improve on your future exam performance. This is that guidance. This is what this course gives you. It helps us understand where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, not only in terms of syllabus content, but also in exam technique. And we'll use that information from the ACCA plus a specially designed diagnostic mock exam to pinpoint exactly where the gaps are. Knowledge, technique, time management, combination of those. The mock isn't just for diagnosis, it's also valuable extra practice. And of course, as you'll come to learn about me, I have a full debrief video on every single question. So the 32 questions in that mock will be debriefed in a video, so you'll see how the best approach it is. And what you're learning is not only a step-by-step approach, but you're giving me information I can then use into the next stage. And the next stage is about focus. And what I'll do during this is I'll create a customized focus plan. I'll take your ACCA feedback and also how you did at this special diagnostic mock, and I'll develop a roadmap which will help you navigate through my Revision Plus course. The Nearly There course is an add-on to the Revision Plus course, and what it does is it helps us optimize your approach to that Revision Plus course. There's a completely separate video on Revision Plus, and that's obviously included, but just remember as you watch that video that your approach through that may be different based on what your customized focus program tells us is going to be the best approach for you. And the main difference is going to be that instead of working through the Revision Plus course in order, you are going to jump about based on that customized focus plan, because you will focus first on the areas where you're going to benefit the most. And what we're doing then is making sure you're investing your time where you're going to get the most benefit. So what happens actually, a lot of students on this course, on this Nearly There course, are juggling more than one paper. I don't normally recommend that, but I know it happens. And the focus plan means they're getting the most benefit from the time that they invest in this course. They'll access all of the Revision Plus content if they want, but what they're doing with the focus plan is going to those high value, those high return areas first, rather than the areas where they're going to get the less benefit. Why does the Nearly There course work? Well, at this point, students have already come quite close to passing, and small adjustments can make a huge difference. We're not really needing to focus on learning a lot of completely new content. It's more about interpreting questions more effectively, writing answers in a way that makes sure that each of those answers gets a mark, improving their time management, and of course, avoiding the same mistakes that they made last time. So the Nearly There course is built to give those adjustments to identify where they struggled and make sure that we can fix those in time for the next exam. So do watch the Revision Plus video, which is a separate video to see the other element of the Nearly There course. As I said earlier, this is like an add-on to that. that helps us navigate through that in the most efficient way possible. And what we find is with the right focus, students who nearly passed last time often just sail through their resit, because this course makes sure they're not just close next time, but they're way over that line. Thanks for listening.